98.5 KYGO, Sean Patrick from Afternoons inside our performance studio. Really looking forward to this one. One of my favorite guys in all of country music and outside of country music, quite frankly, too. George Birge is here with us. George, what's going on, man?
Man, glad to be here in Denver. You know, this is like a second hometown for me, so awesome to come hang out with you guys, and figured I might play a couple songs while I'm here.
Let's do it. Let's play one right away.
This is brand new off of my record that just came out a couple weeks ago. You know, I've never been great at love songs, you know, hard-headed guy. It's just, you know, I grew up listening to 90s country, which is all sad songs and breakup songs, but I got a beautiful wife at home, so I figured she deserved one on the new record. It's called Forever and a Day, first song off the new album. I'm a one-speed kind of driver, pedal down on that floor. This is how I live my life, girl. Always one more. If I light a cowboy killer, I'ma smoke it to the filter. If I open up a bottle, damn right, I'ma drink it dry. Yeah, I'm an all or nothing kind of guy. That's why I'm gonna love you the way that I do anything else. I'm all in with all I got, girl. I can't help myself. No, no, don't get me wrong, I got everything I could want. Only one thing I'd change if I had it my way, baby. Instead of forever, I'd love you forever and a day. Yeah, instead of forever, I'd love you forever and a day. Baby, lying here tonight with you, 100 years ain't even close to enough time to spend my life with you. Yeah, 'cause you know I'm gonna love you the way that I do anything else. I'm all in with all I got, girl. I can't help myself. No, no, don't get me wrong, I got everything I could want. Only one thing I'd change if I had it my way, baby. Instead of forever, I'd love you forever and a day. Yeah. Instead of forever, I'd love you forever and a day. If I light a cowboy killer, I'ma smoke it to the filter. If I open up a bottle, damn right, I'ma drink it dry. Yeah, I'm an all or nothing kind of guy. That's why I'm gonna love you the way that I do anything else. I'm all in with all I got, girl. I can't help myself. No, no, don't get me wrong, I got everything I could want. Only one thing I'd change, I had it my way, baby. Instead of forever, I'd love you forever and a day. Instead of forever, I'd love you forever and a day. Thank you, man.
Man, I don't know about you, but that love song makes me think you should do more love songs.
You know, they don't come easy for me, but I was really proud of that one. I had to get to it in my own way. And I will say, it still talks about smoking and drinking in bars and stuff. So, you know, obviously did it my way, but it is a love song, I swear.
I want to talk about something outside of the music for just a second. You truly have become almost, it gives me Garth Brooks vibes a little bit. You've become country music and country music radio especially his best friend over the last few years. And I love that about you. I don't know if it's genuine or not. I think it is, getting to know you. But, man, you're commenting on our social medias and you're meeting with fans at Red Rocks for hours after your show. And you sent me a video the other night when I was making my Grand Ole Opry debut as an announcer.
Cool,
and that's so cool, man. So I don't even know that this is a question, but I just want you to know that it means a lot to us in the country music world, and I hope you never lose that as you get bigger.
You know, I had a long road to kind of make it in country music, and I still have a long way to go. But we did 15 years in a van and trailer, and we played 5 people in a bar, 3 of which were bartenders with their arms crossed, and I spent a long time getting my teeth kicked in and wondering if it ever was going to happen, and to have friends like you guys and fans and people showing up and giving us support now and rooting for us and wanting us to win, it's like I can't help but just be incredibly thankful for all that. So it's like, even though we don't sleep much, and half the time we're on a 4 a.m. flight to a city we've never been to before, it's pretty easy to have a smile on my face just the way that everybody's been giving us a hand up and rooting for us and giving us a chance to live our dream. So yeah, thank you.
The dream probably wasn't exactly how it's happening and how it's playing out for you. You were in a duo called Waterloo Revival to start everything. How did you see it playing out versus how it's actually happening now?
That's such a great question. Nothing has gone to plan, but you know what? That's how it's supposed to be. I moved to Nashville probably 8 years ago with one of my great buddies. We did a duo called Waterloo Revival, chased it for almost 6 years, and we had got close. We had gotten some traction. We were moving some records. We had people coming to shows, but we just could never quite get it off the start line. And in 2020, I kind of woke up one day and I kind of, I'd had some rough label deals in the past and had people with an idea of what I should be or what I should sound like. And I had kind of gotten put into this mold, and I woke up one day and I just didn't really know who I was, or I didn't know what the music I was making was, and I didn't feel like myself. And that was kind of a panicked moment to be where I had dreamed about my whole life in Nashville with a record deal, playing songs on the road, and not be happy. And it freaked me out, and I thought about it, and I ended up asking out of my record deal at the time, and I thought I was just going to be a songwriter. And so I started writing songs for a bunch of other artists in town, and got a little bit of traction like that. And through some support on social media and some friends in the industry, I decided to give it one more go on the solo side, and that was probably about 2 years ago. And but this time around, I decided, if people want to support me, if they want to be there, I'm so happy to have them there, but I'm not going to compromise who I am. I'm going to be me. I'm going to put out music that I love, and if other people like it and want to be a part of the ride, then I'd love to have them, but I'm not going to change who I am. And thank God it's working. So I'm very, very thankful. As usual, I'm a slow learner. It took me longer to get here than most people, but I'm very glad the way that it's happened. Yeah,
I'm very glad too, and I know the fans are very glad, and that's the best way to do it, quite frankly. Being real, being authentic to yourself. People are always going to gravitate towards that, and they are. I love how it's starting to get some traction for you, man. It's pretty cool. But there's another side of your life where, as you start getting traction, you have to be away from them a little bit. You're a dad, you're a husband, and so I'm sure that balance is a little tough too.
Absolutely. I got a beautiful wife at home who is my biggest cheerleader and has been on this ride since day one with me. And even on times where I wanted to quit, she was the one that wouldn't let me, which is pretty special. And then I got 2 little boys at home who are just getting old enough to kind of understand what Dad does and get excited when they hear a song on the radio. They got to come with me backstage at the Grand Ole Opry when we played the other night, which was pretty special. And I went from being out on tour with Jake Owen and Brantley Gilbert to going and playing a kindergarten classroom last week. So it's a pretty cool dynamic in my life right now.
For sure. And then you've got another passion outside of music and outside of your family and golf. I saw you had some success at a Pro-Am here recently.
I might have had the best week of my life last week. So I love golf. I was a bench warmer on the college golf team, is my biggest passion outside of music. And this year I got invited to play in the BMW Celebrity Pro-Am in Greenville, South Carolina, which is a part of the PGA Tour. And you get paired up with a tour player. It's a bunch of other celebrities, and you play 2 days of golf. And then if you make the cut, you get to play in the championship round. And it's on TV, and there's galleries, and you're inside of the ropes. And, I play music every night, so I can walk out in front of 10,000 people, and my heart will be a little elevated, but I'm not really nervous. I'm more excited. On that first tee, when I'm putting the tee in the ground last week, my hands were just like, I had a 3-wood in my hands, and I looked at my caddy. He's like, "Can I get the driver? I need like as big a club face as I can get to not whiff this." But we ended up settling in, and I won it, which is, I just, had a stroke of luck that week, and was playing against guys like Ken Griffey Jr. and Pudge Rodriguez and Larry the Cable Guy. I was the smallest celebrity there by a mile, just lucky to be there, and by some miracle bumped my head and won the whole tournament. Got to fly in a private jet home for the first time with a bottle of champagne, so it was pretty cool, man. Yeah.
And the trophy's like a wheel or a rim off of a car?
It's a golden rim from a BMW, and it's got BMW Celebrity Championship, George Birge winner. So It literally weighs 50 pounds. Southwest Airlines wouldn't let me take it from Austin to Nashville. They said it was a weapon. So y'all will see me when it gets shipped to my house. I'm going to get a chain, and I'm going to look like Flavor Flav wearing that thing around
Yes,
town.
yes. I love it. Let's get back into the music for just a second and talk about Red Rocks. You got to play early in your career.
Yeah.
It's been about a year ago you got to play with Brantley Gilbert, open for him. Where's that rank on a list of things that you've done in your career so far?
Number one. It's the coolest venue I've ever played in my entire life, you know. And I thank God that we got to play it 2 nights, because the first night I genuinely blacked out. It was just such an adrenaline rush, such a like bucket list moment that I remembered nothing. It just all moved so fast. And then I was like, okay, thank God we get to play it again tomorrow, and I can try to be a little more conscious and like take in memories out here. But Brantley and his crew were some of the earliest believers in me and my music, and they had us out to open for them last year, 2 sold-out shows at Red Rocks. And it was just, you know, from the first downstroke, it's just this feeling of power, and you know the way the music resonates. And then Denver has just such incredible music fans, genuine fans of like art and songs, and me as an unknown new artist, they were absolutely going wild and supporting us on every song, and just really gave me an incredible footprint out here. And now, you know, I would say we have an insane fan base in Denver, which is really special to me, because I would love to claim this as my second hometown. I love it out here.
Well, hopefully it won't be too long before your name's on the marquee as the headliner.
We would love
Rocks,
that.
so
Absolutely.
Put that on the bucket list for sure.
Deal.
And speaking of bucket list items, you get to hear your song on the radio now for the first time in Mind on You. That's got to be pretty cool.
It's insane. You know, I wrote the song in 2020, and I knew it was special, but this is what I had just asked out of my old record deal, and I didn't really have a way to put it out. And initially I pitched it to Jason Aldean. And, you know, 24 hours later, I get an email back saying, don't play this song for anybody. Jason wants to put it on his record, which at the time was the biggest thing to ever happen to me. A, he's my idol. Like, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. B, he's fresh off of Entertainer of the Year, selling out every amphitheater in America. And so I'm like, all right, my life has changed. I'm going to make some mailbox money on this. You know, that my idol believes in my song. Like, this is the break I needed. I felt like everything had worked out the way it was supposed to. Well, fast forward 6 months, you know, I have some success on social media and get a little bit of a buzz going, and I end up signing a record deal. I'm on the phone with the head of the label, and he's like, hey, man, he's like, I've listened to all your songs, and I'm so excited to work with you, but I think it's a mistake to give away this song, Mind on You, to Jason Aldean. I think you need to call and ask for it back, which is a scary thing to do from your idol, you know. But I slept on it. I prayed about it. I made the call. He was so kind to me and my team. They gave me my song back. They were excited for me and my opportunity, and it has absolutely changed my life as a single with my name on it. Now I get to hear it on the radio all over America, including the world famous KYGO. So it's pretty special, man. It's pretty incredible.
And it's just starting, really. Yeah. So I feel like this song has some better stories to tell over the next few months, man. It's gonna be cool
every day
watch.
I wake up, it's bigger and better news, and that is so fun for me to get to watch. You know, it's recently become my first Billboard Top 40. We're on our way into the 20s probably in the next week. I'm going to concerts, and I'm seeing people all over the crowd sing every word to it, which is new to me. Like, I'm not used to that. So it's I've just been on a constant high. It's unbelievable.
Pretty cool. Well, we didn't talk about this before we sat down here, but I'm almost forcing you to play this song.
Let's go. Let's go. This is my debut single as a solo artist. This is called Mind on You. Baby, you're a wildfire, little light me up, little out of control. Yeah, you know. Baby, you're a tall drink, little top shit that'll get me going. Hold on. We both know that road that we're going down. Right now, all I can think about, I got my mind on you and you on my mind. Got these 4 wheels on a 2-lane and we cutting through the night. Got your eye in my head and your love on my lips, hugging on these curves like them jeans on your hips. Every time you have been looking like you do. Got my hands and my eyes and my mind on you. I got my mind on you. I got my mind on you. We'll slide a little closer, babe. Wanna get your pretty little head on my shoulder and get closer. Well, girl, you know I love the way. Slip your hand under my shirt, then it's over. go slow. We both know that road that we're going down. Right now, all I can think about, I got my mind on you and you on my mind. Got these four wheels on a two-lane and we cutting through the night. Got your eye in my head and your love on my lips, hugging on these curves like them jeans on your hips. Every time you have been looking like you do. Got my hands and my eyes and my mind on you. I got my mind on you. I got my mind on you. I got my mind on you and you on my mind. Got these four wheels on a two-lane and we cutting through the night. Got your eye in my head and your love on my lips, hugging on these curves like them jeans on your hips. Every time you have been looking like you do. Got my hands and my eyes and my mind on you. I got my mind on you. I got my mind on you. I got my mind on you and you on my mind. I got my mind on you. I got my mind on you. Thank you, thank you. All right, so I'll play y'all one more. Thank you so much for having me. This song is fun for me just because I wrote it with one of my best buddies, Matt Stell, who's also a country artist. And we were on a writer's retreat in Nashville, which basically, if y'all don't know what that is, we load up the pickup truck with as much whiskey as we can fit in it. We go get an Airbnb at a beach house somewhere. We stay up all night howling at the moon, hoping to write a song that they might want to put on the radio one day. And we were having a conversation probably at midnight on the beach over a bottle of whiskey, and we came to this conclusion that whether we care to admit it or not, we've all got two sides. We've got who we are when our filter's running and we're thinking about what we're saying and we're trying to make our mamas proud of who they raised, and then we have who we are when we take 4 shots of Jack Daniel's whiskey and turn up a rowdy country song. And I tend to think that that second guy cares a little bit less about what everybody else thinks of him. So this is a song about my whiskey side. It's called Whiskey Side of Me. I tried to be who you thought you found, a little more buttoned up and a little less burn it down. Wasn't long till you figured out this cowboy don't fit in that far uptown. It's been a minute since we went and tipped it all the way back, but just like that, I'm catching on with the whiskey side of me. Guy that shows up when they pour 'em on strong, a little laid back, a little more wild and free. You ain't the only one that's about to be gone. Gonna sit here by the jukebox and get a little bit tipsy with a mama, this new girl, and this bottle that's about empty. While you're looking for the guy you wanted me to be, catching up with the whiskey side of me. We're floating on this bar stool high, feel right on with that glowing open neon sign. It's good to hear a country song. I could sit here all night long, catching up with the whiskey side of me. Guy that shows up when they pour 'em on strong, a little laid back, a little more wild and free. You ain't the only one that's about to be gone. Gonna sit here by the jukebox and get a little bit tipsy with a mama, this new girl, and this bottle that's about empty. While you're looking for the guy you wanted me to be, catching up with the whiskey side of me. Oh, listen. It's been a minute since I went and tipped it all the way back, but just like that, catching up with the whiskey side of me. Guy that shows up when they pour 'em on strong, a little laid back, little more wild and free. You ain't the only one that's about to be gone. Gonna gonna sit here by the jukebox and get a little bit tipsy with a Marlboro, this new girl, and this bottle that's about empty. While you're looking for the guy you wanted me to be, catching up with the whiskey side of me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One more time, George Birge, thank you so much, man. Can't wait to watch this ride continue.
Thank you so much for having me. So good to be here with you guys. And man, it's, you know, Denver, I think we're going to be here a lot because we love this city. So thank you.